Hi guys, how's it going? Good to see you here. What? I have a question for you. What do you do to psych yourself up when you're not totally committed or convinced that you want to do something? So we've been talking about going to networking events and doing it even when you don't feel like it. I have a couple of more suggestions of how you can get yourself kind of, let's say, in the mood to go and do the networking events, even when you don't feel like it. But first, let me remind you, I am Lori Seitz. I work with business professionals who range anywhere from kind of apprehensive about going to networking events to totally terrified to walk into a room full of strangers and start a conversation. And then I also work with companies and organizations to help train their teams if they're sending them to conferences so that their people aren't hiding out in their hotel rooms or in the corner of a conference room and not making the connections that they should be at those all important conferences. Okay. Oh, and also I wanted to remember to tell you that there is an entire book full of tips and strategies for improving your networking game. It's called How to Feel Comfortable, Confident, and Courageous at Networking Events. And you can get it at zenrabbitbook.com. Got a new URL, easy to remember URL for that. zenrabbitbook.com. Okay, so back to the strategies for feeling more comfortable before you show up for an event, even if you don't feel like going. So I was driving home this evening and the old school Joe Jackson song came on the radio. Do you remember it? It's called Steppin' Out. Here, wait, let me play just a quick snippet for you so you can remember what I'm talking about. Do you remember that one? Okay, so everybody has a song that psychs you up, right? What is yours? Put it in the comment section because I'm really curious to know. I like that one. That's not the one I would normally go to. I might use, I don't know, there's a million different ones. Pink has a whole bunch of songs that would get me psyched up to go do something I wasn't so excited about in the first place. So what is your song that would get you fired up to go do something? So that's one thing you can, as you're in the car driving over to an event, or you're taking the train or the bus or whatever, however you're getting to your event, you got your headphones on and just rocking out to some kind of motivational music works to get you a little bit fired up and instill some confidence in you before you get to an event. Okay. And then the second thing that I want to share with you. Oh, but before I do that, in case you didn't catch it before, there's a whole bunch of tips and strategies in the book, How to Feel Confident, Comfortable, and Courageous at Networking Events. You can find it at zenrabbitbook.com. All right, so the second thing is there is a researcher named Amy Cuddy, and she worked at Harvard. She may still be there, I'm not sure. But she did some research while she was at Harvard, and she found that using this power pose, which I can't really demonstrate because, yeah. So if you put your hands on your hips like Wonder Woman and you stand like that for 1 to 2 minutes, I know it's like you wouldn't want to do it if anybody is watching you, but doing the power pose actually is, there's like an NLP, neuro linguistic programming component to why it works, but it physically, it helps your body release some chemicals to help you feel more confident. And then you would feel better walking into that event. So if you did the power pose, which I had a big presentation I did in May of this past year in front of one of the biggest audiences I've ever been in front of. And while they were doing all their introductions and stuff before they introduced me to come on stage, I was standing backstage doing the power pose. Nobody could see me, but that's what I was doing to build up my confidence to get in front of this audience. And it works. There's some people debate whether it works, but you know what? Try it for yourself and see if it works for you. And if it works for you, then fantastic. Do it. Do it like in a bathroom stall where no one can see you, or, you know, around the corner from where the event is. Again, where no one can see you. And before you walk into an event, and it just boosts your confidence to help you be more effective in networking. I mean, really, that's what we're talking about here. How can you be more effective in networking so that you can build the relationships you need to see success in your business and in your career? All right, one more time. The book that has all of these tips and strategies is called How to Feel Confident, Comfortable, and Courageous at Networking Events. You can find it at zenrabbitbook.com. So if you found this tip or these two recommendations helpful, give me a like, a love, share this video with someone else who can use this information, and put in the comments section, one, whether you have ever used the power pose and how it worked for you, and two, what is your go-to song for getting fired up to help you feel more confident when you're not feeling so self-assured. All right, I look forward to seeing you again next time. Thanks for joining me. Again, zenrabbitbook.com for how to feel more confident, comfortable, and courageous at networking events. Take care. See you next time. Bye.